girl Shalae, and I'm back today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing states giving out $1,000 to $3,000 per child. Now, during the coronavirus pandemic, child reading and math competency rates plummeted all across the country. And in a race to overcome like the COVID-19 learning gap, billions of dollars in federal aid are now being put to work. So friend, let me go ahead and tell you now, this is money that is being given to you that you can use how you see fit. So this is being given right back to families where you can purchase computers, tablets, and more. So if you want to know how to get this money, honey, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. My name is Shalae, and here on this channel we discuss shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click the big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like, especially if you love me bringing this content to you. Guys, if you ever wanted to try out Amazon Prime, now is the time, my darling. I am giving you 30 days to go ahead and try it out free on your girl. Click the link above or in the description box. Thank me later. All right, so let's go ahead and head to Kansas, where they are giving out $1,000 to families to help fight the learning loss. So the Kansas Education Enrichment Program is giving eligible families a one-time $1,000 award per student that is meant to help pay for educational goods such as services like tutoring or even school supplies, as an effort to help recover any missed learning opportunities that happened during the pandemic. Now, Governor Kelly was one of the nation's first governors to order schools to close about 3 years ago with the onset of the pandemic that happened in the United States. While those shutdowns were credited with helping stop the disease spread and were later rolled back and even continued at a local level, a lot of students in Kansas' academic achievement has suffered in years since, especially when students tried to learn either remote or hybrid teaching methods. So funding for KEEP, which is like the Kansas Education Enrichment Program, is going to come from the Kansas share of the American Rescue Plan State and Local Fiscal Recovery Fund. That is a mouthful. So pretty much what is happening is this, guys. We know that when the pandemic happened, a lot of students end up pretty much learning online, and it really just didn't help them. Now they're back in school and they're doing all these competency tests and literacy tests, and they are not passing at the rates that they need to pass. So now money is being poured to get them back up to par. And so we all know that if your school is not doing well when it comes to like schools testing, then the school doesn't get funded a lot of money. So they need these scores to come back up. Now, a similar program like this happened in Oklahoma last year, and there was a lot of scrutiny because what they did was, as the school, they just gave the monies directly to the parents and allowed them to purchase whatever they want. So instead of buying educational things, they were buying smartphones, televisions, video games, consoles. I mean, they did send the money around Christmas, so what did you expect? But Kansas program will specifically focus on such purchases. So Kansas families whose household income is less than 185% of the federal poverty level, you will be eligible for the KEEP grants. That means that if your child normally qualified for like free or reduced school price meals, you would be eligible to get this $1,000 per child. Now, there is no fees for you to apply for this or even participate in the program. Multiple students in a household can apply, but what Kansas ended up doing was creating an online education marketplace where they have pre-approved service providers or even awards, camps, classes, tutoring, school supplies, technology, all the things, okay? This is like a one-stop shop that Kansas is doing, where once you get approved, you can go in there and select what you want to give your child, but it has to be from off that approved list. So, I mean, technically, you can still get a free computer if you need one, or, you know, a hotspot or different things as well. So I think it's pretty good, but let me know down below, what do you think? Would you have liked to use the money for something else? Do you think that they should pretty much have an approved list. Let me know all the things, but let's go ahead and keep it moving because other states are doing this as well. Next, we are moving to Virginia, where Governor Youngkin announces plan to give parents grants to combat the learning loss as well. So Governor Glenn Youngkin announced to give $30 million in the learning recovery grants to parents. So when it comes to Virginia's testing scores for the 2021-2022 school year, there were one-year gains in most subjects. However, student achievement in all areas remained well below pre-pandemic levels. So as you can see, guys, this is what I talked about. A lot of the schools are not testing where they need to be. So in Virginia, qualifying students whose family's income that does not exceed 300% of the federal poverty level, you will receive a $3,000 grant. Other qualifying students will receive a $1,500 grant. Now, as of right now, Virginia program is not up and running, but when it is up and running, you will be able to access the grant application through a secure online portal, and then you can select like vetted or pre-approved tutoring services or even other qualifying service providers for your kids. So Virginia is taking the same approach as Kansas. And Idaho, parents that are eligible for, in Idaho, they are doing the same thing where parents are eligible for grant funds to combat their learning loss as well. So parents with an income level below $60,000 per year, you can apply at the Idaho State Board of Education to help with your children's education. Their program is called the Empowering Parents Program, which was created in an effort to combat, once again, this learning loss, which has worsened during COVID-19. The program grants will be available and assessed according to the needs, according to the Idaho Board of Education. Their website allows for parents to sign up on the grant program. So Idaho program is up and running. But first, it goes to families with an adjusted income level below $60,000 per year. Then those with the adjusted income between $60,000 and $75,000 per year can apply. So they have it based on tiers, and the program is open as long as the money is available. So once the grant is available, according to your adjusted gross income bracket, you will be able to get $1,000 per student with a maximum of $3,000 per household. So this grant will help parents with like education expenses. Like I said, you can use this for materials, technology. They are allowing you to use it as well for services like transportation, continued education throughout the year as well. So once again, this is another move. Now let's go ahead and move on to Indiana, where families could get up to $1,000 in Indiana. But if I don't mention your state, guys, a lot of states are doing this as well. But in Indiana, the $1,000 grant can be used for after-school tutoring. So families in Indiana have the possibility to access up to $1,000 for after-school support tutoring, but they have one caveat. It is only available for 4th and 5th graders this school year. So the school is targeting the state's most in-need students, and this is called the Indiana Learns Program. This was created through House Bill 1251. I talked about this in September of last year, but now what the school is doing, they will give the initial student $500 per student who qualifies. Then the school would have to agree to opt in and provide an additional $250. And then if the school opts in, the Department of Education will go ahead and opt in and match another $250. So that's how you get $1,000 that can be used for tutoring. So pretty much initially you go on and apply, you get $500. If the school says, yes, this child is in need and need a possibility of more, they will give $250 more, and then the Department of Education would throw in another $250. The student must legally reside in Indiana, be enrolled in a traditional public school, a charter school, an accredited school, or non-public school. They must apply for free or reduced lunch, and they have to have scored below the proficiency level in mathematics, English, or language arts as a 3rd or 4th grader. So the students that tested below They should have sent a note home with you as well. But if you did not pass the iLearn 2022 math and English portions and your child is in 4th or 5th grade for the 2022-2023 school year, then you have the possibility of taking advantage of this $1,000 grant. These are happening all around. More states are offering more grants as well, like I seen in Michigan and Colorado as well. Some states are now trying to get the programs on board, because if they don't use this money, then they will lose it as well. And so you definitely just don't want your child to be without. I'm not sure if the states are just going to cut you a check for the money. I know some, they do have the marketplace, but guys, I'm just saying, if you can't afford a computer or any type of device or anything for your children, or maybe you want to enroll them in an after school program, I would be interested to see what they mean by transportation as well. This is an easy way, another way. So these are the learning loss pandemic grant that are available. So let me know down below, did you know anything like this? Would you be taking advantage of it? Would you rather have the money, or is the marketplace just as great? Let me know all the things down below. As always, thank you for tuning into my videos. I look so hard for different information to help people out. So let me know if I'm doing a good job, or what else you would like to see in the comments below, as well as grab some Amazon Prime free for 30 days on me. And that's all I have, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later, Gator. Bye, guys.